So I have a question for you. Which is better, grass-fed or organic? Let's say you're at the grocery store and they don't have grass-fed and organic together. You see your eggs, it might say pasture-raised, which is basically out there in the grass, but it doesn't say organic. And then another one says organic. Which one would you pick? Or let's say, for example, you're buying beef and there's grass-fed and there's organic, but there's not a product that says grass-fed and organic. Which one are you going to pick? That's what we want to talk about. Now, when you buy beef that's grass-fed, you have to realize there's no legal definition of grass-fed. So you don't know how long that cow has been fed grass. It could be several months, it could be a year, you don't know. What's more important than grass-fed is it grass-finished, okay? Because if it doesn't say grass-finished, it's going to be grain-finished. Now, the difference between a cow that's been fed grains versus grass is quite significant, especially in the omega-3 and 6 fatty acids. So omega-6 fatty acids are the ones that tend to be more inflammatory. Omega-3 fatty acids are more anti-inflammatory. And grain-fed beef has about a 20-to-1 ratio, very, very heavy on the omega-6 fatty acids, versus the grass-fed beef is like a 2-to-1. So it's a better ratio. And then we have something called CLA, which is really good for the heart, for energy, and it's even anti-cancer. And it's 2 to 3 times more in the grass-fed. The grass-fed beef also has a lot more vitamin A, a lot more vitamin E, 2 to 4 times more. And so that's grass-fed. Let's talk about organic. When something says it's 100% certified organic, it's 100%. If something says it's just organic, it's 95 to 99% organic. Now, what does organic mean? It means without pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, insecticides. Also, if something is organic, it's not going to have antibiotics or hormones or biosolids. Okay? Now, if you look up the definition of a biosolid, it says nutrient-rich organic byproduct. Okay? Like, what is that? AKA sewage sludge. Yes, they feed animals sewage sludge. There's a real interesting book that I was reading on this. It's called Toxic Sludge is Good for You. This is all about the public relation industry and how they made sewage sludge sound a lot better, because biosolids really sound safe and healthy because it's a nutrient-rich organic byproduct, right? Yeah, well, they feed the animals this stuff, okay? They put it into the soils. It's also in pet food. I know, this is crazy. So this is why it's so important to start consuming organic, so you can avoid things like this right here. So in summary, ideally, you want to do grass-fed, grass-finished, 100% certified organic if you could find it. Now, there are a couple companies online that you can find this certification. I personally use a company, US Wellness Meats. I don't have any affiliation. I don't get any discounts or anything. And I really like that company because I know the farm practices that they do. The soils are really healthy. And the grass that the cows eat are super healthy. And I know the cows live to like 30 months. Typical factory farm cow would live about 14 months. Okay, so basically double, because it's hard to fatten a cow on grass. So you just have to extend the life. And this is why they do the grain finished, because the grains actually can fatten the cattle. So finished means they can add some additional product to fatten them for about 4 months, okay? So if you're gonna actually grass finish, it could take like 10 months, a lot longer. Anyway, I thought this was an important topic to just differentiate between these different terms. All right, thanks for watching. Hey, before you go, if you're benefiting from any of my content, I would love to hear about your success story. Please share it in the link down below.